Jay, you didn't took a shower and stuff.
Good morning, yeah.
When you get to take a shower in the morning, bro?
Here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Today we've got an
make sure you quit falling asleep without bathing.
Between the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints.
Go on, wash up and get ready, or go out that door. I think I seen Janana right down here. Tell Janana to come on down here to their house and come get ready. Thank God, Mama trying to go get something to eat somewhere.
Off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone and tackled at the 21. So a net negative there of 4 yards. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. He's got a man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll get 34 yards there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Come on.
Second and 11 now.
No. I'm gonna just drop it off in the morning. If we go to workouts or something like that, if we have workouts or something, then I'll drop it off in the morning.
And one of the key things you always look for in the defense.
No, because I knew they were finna have to come get in the call me and everything, and I was shit Janala down there playing and all that, so I just said I would.
They were on top of their game.
Whatever you trying to do, I just told them you trying to get something to eat. So, man, I told Jaden to go out there and get Janala to come in the house and get rid of whatever. And so, man, whatever you trying to do, I don't know.
They're hoping the same thing happens this time out too.
Okay.
Rodgers gonna go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it.
Either way, it's fine. It don't matter.
For the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And on the opening
What do you have?
Turnover on downs.
I mean, I told you, if you're going to.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll go play action. Powell. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Second down. Howell now. He rifles one that's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. This will be complete to Mechie. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocks back to the 19-yard line.
I don't know if y'all mama finna burn something to eat or pick something else, so y'all, or we finna go somewhere, so y'all might be fine.
Stop on the side.
Yeah.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. He's at the 50. 20. This one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I'm not saying it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps in early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, and so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look for. He's got a man complete.
That's my fault.
Touchdown, L.A.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10.
That? The floor is button.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Singletary again. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Saints at 9-1 on the year. And they've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win.
Come on, man, get right.
This kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Second down, Howell back to pass. For Dinner here, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw, Howell. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
In motion right is Hopkins. Faking the handoff, Howell. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. He'll get it inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 75. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point open through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. All told, that a 55-yard punt with a net of 40 after the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Slot man moves right.
Off play action. It's Howell.
This is Smith with a grab. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
It's Howell with another throw.
Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
For the play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Mims. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
The slot man in motion right.
Now they go play action with Howell. Got a man, it's Mims. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Myers' kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They're throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
26. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20.
That's tough, Cisco.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And to be honest, this first half hasn't been anything they'd be really proud about. So they needed something like this to change their fortunes. Now they need to make sure they finish this one off, not just with points, but with a touchdown.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep.
Ah!
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
Elliott.
Get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown, L.A. He had the option to hand that football
Shit,
off.
sticky,
I think it's
man.
safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields this way up at the 17. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
Points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can
Don't
get
tell Janelle and I said, come on.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First down, Hal to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That late-ass fucking knockout, man.
Defense here, they did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs. Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Powell. He's got a man complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A gain of 37.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal, a great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
That drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's
That's
get
gonna be it.
a PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
I need to
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is
my favorite connection is too sticky, man.
The field goal range. First play,
why the hell is my connection sticky like
so
this?
Another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rodgers now to throw. That caught by Tremble. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along
That's
the
your Charles stunt.
and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
He's got a man complete. And they'll have it.
I should have knew that shit was coming.
Before he crosses over out of bounds.
That shit always over.
36 yards. So the big play means just like that. That's
Bittersweet.
from the red zone now on 1st down. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Get you 3 out of this drive,
Another
Jack.
timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. The center receiver in
The fuck is up, man?
the Saints going to call the
Come on with it, bro.
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 2nd and 15 now. Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be
Dwayne, take it. He got 1 read. Take it.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Kuhn knocks this one through the post. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put...
That nigga ain't got no hits.
Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fields this way up at the 17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He'll try and fire this downfield for Singletary. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And not a common a momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Powell out of the shotgun. That is caught by Mims. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 28. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7, Powell. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one in.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Denzel Mims hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Myers counts on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's
my internet is so sticky, bro. I can't kick or nothing, bro. I don't know what's going on.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. This is caught inside the 15. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Rodgers. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
Yeah!
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Look here.
Now Rodgers. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown.
The motherfucker just straight hold me, bro. I'm talking about just because he blitzed it don't fucking matter. Let me have control of this man, bro. Don't just take off running when the fucking play hype, bro. I got control of him.
Lead is down to a field goal. Boy, it's only a one-score game. 3rd quarter.
God, that shit's so fucking annoying, man.
Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes. L.A. football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Now this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Steps away to his left. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now throwing on 1st down here. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
They'll try to run forward.
I couldn't get there quick enough. I knew that was inside zone.
Inside the 5 at the 4. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now Elliott. And he gets halfway.
Come on.
4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double team.
And he is in.
Hey, come on, man.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. Ezekiel Elliott with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
That shit still didn't go in, bro.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Feeds this way up at the 17. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Jack, shut up.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the day, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates.
It's one man, bro. Y'all block him, fam.
Shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback
God, these niggas sorry, bro.
Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Jack, shut up.
They'll go play action. Howell.
And that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
4th down, Howell, desperation time. Out to his left. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Rams add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty...
Like, I can't get no fucking audibles in, man. This shit's so fucking sticky, bro.
Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Another try after the first down sack. Howell.
I can't even block these motherfuckers, man.
And down he goes again.
These niggas ain't even doing shit, bro.
4 of 7. This will be 3rd and forever. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. So here we go, 4th down. Howell. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Slot man moves right. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And Howell will throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. Howell down to throw it. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster. And now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Out of the gun, it's Howell.
P.I. Bump me all into the sideline. P.I.
The Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is caught. A big play there for L.A. 46 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. John Mechie from a yard out. And the Rams take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. A short kick taken at the 18. And able to get this out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
through this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Off play action. It's Howell.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Denzel Mims with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Rodgers looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And again, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Sauce Gardner puts it off. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time.
And it's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Faking the handoff. Howell.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
This nigga so horrible, bro.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get.
Damn, I gotta keep throwing that bitch every play to build this nigga.
Get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, CD, this is the ideal situation, the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time with the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
This ball caught by Mechie.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game. And Quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one. Everything
what the hell is that?
In this contest, the kind of performance.
What are you? Why are you knocking on the window?
So for Los Angeles, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Saints,
y'all come here, we finna go. Come here, I told y'all. Okay, Jay, to tell him to get in the house.
they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
God. You know, how you burn the house down so bad? Hey. Y'all need to have some of this.
Are y'all ready? But that's not what you want. Go back there. And get ready like a Janelle.
You're good. Ready. Go again. I'm ready. Go. One day we'll get ready. I'm already ready. Oh, we ran.